right, fellas, here you go. Let's go. That's what we've been waiting on. Gotta play our best game of the year right here.
Six rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition. Now
just wait, no shade of joy. This game gonna start. Oh shit, let's go, man. Yeah, we on the road.
Take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I
shit.
Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this they new
waiting on shame to join, man.
Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
What's taking them so long? Just told him I was finna send it to him, so he should be, you feel me, jumping in here at any time.
Yo, who told us we ain't gonna win, man? Really? He's a bozo. Really? Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it? Righteous, blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up, did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business, whole team got wins and the wheel still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah, hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was top, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10.
It's time for the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are in a city that sure had its share of memorable playoff games in the past. Pittsburgh, PA at Heinz Field. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The winner here gets a ticket to Tampa. The loser stays home, and we are underway in the AFC Championship game. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Cameron Sutton on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They run. This is Cohen. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller.
Hold and bring it back.
Forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They'll try the air now with Goff. They'll find Miller. That's complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He's going to wind up and air it out. Got his man.
What? Oh, my God. That's bullshit. That was bullshit. Come on, man. I was all over that. Come on. Y'all can't say that was no catch, man. I'm all over that. That's crazy.
Their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
That's so much bullshit.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, man. That was so much bullshit. I can't believe they just gave him that.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, Julio.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing is Allen on third. He'll buy some time right. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 15 yards that time and a Buffalo first. First down, they'll run with Chubb. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
T.J. Watt there on the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Allen looking downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. That one good for 37 yards.
And in the run-up to this championship game, so much was made about how would this offense hold up on the road in a hostile environment. Well, that's not the definitive answer, but what a great first answer from them. That big play right there.
A run for Nick Chubb. He will push his way down to about the 14. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Allen to throw it.
Oh, my God, my man got in my way, man.
18-yard line.
I had exactly what I wanted, man. Fuck me.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold
he got to get out the way, man.
You're really almost discrediting their work.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Allen now looks to throw. The Steeler defense locked forcing an upcoming 4th down.
I had him.
This with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so.
And I missed the fucking field goal.
That one incomplete.
And this one is no good.
Wow.
And this score will stay right
Look
where it
what
is.
they up on with me right now.
Playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to look at that missed field goal.
That's the shit I be talking
Yeah, we're always
about.
looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
A run there on 1st down gets 3 up to the 28.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of
They already
yardage,
gave him a
and
bullshit-ass
frankly, they're pretty
touchdown.
close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
After the run, Goff going to throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Goff now to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
That's another Steelers.
Wow, they love that little play.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Cohen. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Goff. Ebron caught left side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
I definitely
scrimmage at 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
I make the game
It's
so
a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
It's interesting
because it's like I know what these niggas want to do. All they do is the same shit, and I keep letting them do it.
My list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But
and he's in.
Missed the tackle.
Touchdown,
oh, once again.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in.
Make the game hard on myself and what it's supposed to be. I always got to play from the coming back. I got to figure out how to stop his offense.
You just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25 yard line.
I always got to play from behind. I don't get it. Why do I always got to play from behind?
Their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Going deep for Diggs. This is caught inside the 15.
Let's go.
A big play here for Buffalo. 66 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Vince Williams.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1-yard line. They'll give it to Chubb. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll look to run with Moss. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Zach Moss taking it in. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
They show making my field goals look funny.
It sounds really generic. And it
I don't understand that shit now. My shit was going perfect all last game. And look how they study making my shit go short.
And how about the finish to the run?
I don't get that. Why the fuck is my shit doing that?
This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now this window is running back out of the backfield. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Goff.
Damn, y'all own that shit. Come on, man.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd
This
down
nigga picking us apart.
Put him at an even 50 receiving yards now in this first half. And
All he got is this little quick throwing shit.
44-yard line.
This is Cohen. And he's going to get this inside.
We got to stop that quick throwing shit.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they moved the ball with relative ease.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. No. He completes this into the hands of Miller. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Take over 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase it.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bud Dupree, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Second down.
After the sack on first down, Allen looking deep for Julio. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
What was that?
Going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there.
That was a dumbass possession right there.
I thought he was going to take off
Dumbass
and run for
possession.
yardage.
You ain't playing like
What
you
often
want to
happens
win,
now
bro.
with these quarterbacks who can move,
He is not
defenses
playing
want to
like
try
you
and
want
keep
to win.
bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Almost outkicked his average at 48-yard punt, but 10.
You're not playing like
on
you
the
want to win
return.
right now.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, first and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out at the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here this first half.
48-yard line.
Now a first down throw, gone. Throw left side, taken in by Miller. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there after the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Goff on first down. And
Oh, come on.
surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
Down to cover it.
They just robbed me. That supposed to have been a fucking pick.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is Lamar Miller. And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there, trying to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands. They hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
49, guys. Mike, 49. I got you.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And all the way.
Oh my God, that supposed to have been a pick, man. Come on. They're all over there. They steady letting this nigga sneak them little passes in. My dude ain't even put his hands up. Them normally interceptions, man.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. from the red zone now. They'll look to throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. The great move couldn't freeze. Taken down at the 10. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
We need an interception to the house right now. Put us back in this game. They already cheated me because that post been in over when he threw that fucking dumbass
7
screen.
yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. Again, Goff.
Ah,
In the end zone.
I read the wrong man. He had 2 niggas right there, man. That was just Shane got some good ass offense, man.
Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
I don't know how to get back in this.
But I've seen whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Fucking
Good with the
come
extra
on,
point.
man.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
That's crazy.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
And this will be caught at the 30. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Good shot, good shot.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 46.
And I missed it.
I don't think this will even...
What is they doing with my field goals? They cheating me, man.
So we are halfway home to figuring out who...
Man, they robbing the fuck out of me right now, man. Come on, man. That ball, I hit that shit right there. And they study making the ball go short as fuck, man. Now, they weren't doing this none last game. Now, this game, all of a sudden, my field goal kick can't kick. Come on, man. That's crazy. They is on some bullshit with me right now.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
If that was the case, I should have just goddamn, what's the name? I should have just fucking threw another pass for the touchdown.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there. You've given yourself a...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Man, they just playing with me, man.
Able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Going deep for Diggs. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
It's a
big play here for the Bills. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. David Njoku there to make the grab. And the Bills get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fucking, look what they started doing on my kicker. Why is he kicking like this, man?
To return, it's Cam Sutton.
That's some old bullshit how they got my kicker kicking, man.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Playing this game about as best as I could right now, and they just fucking me. Come on, man. This old extra ass shit. They fucking me. I'm supposed to be down only 6 points right now. Made me miss that fucking field goal.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Run game ain't doing run.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40.
They just letting this little nigga just, man. Really, bro?
15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
On the tackle.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll run it again with Miller. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now it's gone. Going right side.
Come on, I ain't getting no picks. I'm all over all that shit, man. They will not let me intercept this bitch.
This AFC championship, it's a first down. Back to throw, Goff. And this will be caught by
Look at, man, come on, look at this shit.
Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Wow, I can't challenge that. Hey, wow.
Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Here's Goff. This is caught. Was he in?
Wow.
2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion.
That's crazy.
That can be a risky play.
Come on, team.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense.
That's what we need to stop. Y'all let him get that dumbass run.
Target and put it right on him.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the...
That's caught inside the 20, and he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play here for Buffalo, 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Chubb. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line.
On the carry.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Look at it.
And he's going to go down again. Stephon to it. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for
Oh,
them.
my God.
Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys.
Look how they
They're
making
giving
me
up a
kick
whole lot of
right
sacks,
now.
And the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Bills.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
Look at this shit. Like, why is my shit doing that? Like, I don't get why they getting them this good-ass field position every time. Like, that's crazy how they making me kick the ball all game. That shit's stupid.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Look, they won't even let me switch on my man. I'm all over that shit.
13, it's a 1st down. He's certainly been a huge
Man, they is robbing me, man. They is really robbing me right now.
He picks up the 1st.
I'm all over all that shit, and they bullshit.
Double and triple them, do what you have to do. Sometimes they get locked into such a groove.
That shit is crazy. I'm all over all that shit. They ain't letting me intercept the ball.
Looks to be in that groove right now.
1 yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job.
Come on,
there
bro.
at the point
I'm all
of
over
attack,
all his
holding
shit he
up.
doing.
They won their battles in
I'm
the
finally
line of scrimmage,
picking the right
left
play,
no
and they
space
study
to
letting
try
them
and
catch
run.
these dumb
Really
ass
nice
passes.
job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Gone. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
I don't know what to say how they
Get into
making
the
the play right
psychology
now.
of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive.
Can't
with their
stop
offense, just playing not to lose.
I put the head
think with this team,
interception
you gotta
after
figure at this
interception.
point,
They ain't
this is a
giving me
great
none
spot
on
for
them.
them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish
I
this
was really
one
supposed
off.
to be down, missed the field
1
goal.
quarter remains
Then
for
they
the right
won't
to
let
go
me get my
on to the
interception.
Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
And they'll try the jet sweep here.
Look what I'm saying.
3 from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
All over all that shit.
Defensively,
They
they have
bullshit.
that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Got his man. It's
And this nigga study on him, but can't stick this nigga. He hitting me with the same route. And I see it every time.
And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how
Every time I see this nigga doing this shit, and they still letting him catch that motherfucker. I got 5 niggas over there. Ain't nobody getting
They
close
have
to the
been
ball.
dominant in this one. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bills 18. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and enter. This is intercepted.
Dang, he let me jump that time.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time
he ain't even put his hands
I just think
up,
about
man.
running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
This nigga
You're
Cohen
asking
is.
me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
It's a 7-yard
Gotta
carry
give
to
it
set
to
them
him.
up
He
with a
won.
second and
Shit.
3.
It's a good season, fellas.
49, 49, guys. Mike.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
On first down, it's Miller. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back.
Blitzes
I
and
mean, this
everything. He
size,
still
this
can't.
intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell
wanna
you
wait
from
for my
experience, the
game
first
plan
few
and get you
quarters,
up the ball,
oh, you're
man.
eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
A gain of a yard.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Goff now looking to throw. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their backs really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the road, AFC title game, and they have gotten all they could handle and then some. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They go play action here on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be caught by Jones. He's got a Buffalo touchdown.
Complete to
Julio Jones. 42 yards. And the Bills cut into that lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On second down now. It's Cohen, and he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 36. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. And the Steelers on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at third and a few inches. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Now this time he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
The tackle made by Brett.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
And 9 at the Bills' 35-yard line.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, it's Miller. And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. That's the run.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Miller. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. Now, I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
On second down, here's Miller. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Only well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down.
A 31-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams